Hello viewers, I'm SB and welcome back to Slipways, where today we complete Act 2 of the campaign and face some hard truths. The 5 races of the Empire gather to investigate a forebear archive and learn its secrets. With new rifts becoming increasingly common, the situation in the Empire grows precarious. This strangely stable sector houses an ancient archive, seemingly designed to last ages. All the council races arrive together, hoping to find solutions. So 25 years to learn as much as we can. We start with all 5 council members present. Connect planets that are successful or higher to redirect part of their income. Instead of the usual tasks, the council has demands to be fulfilled each time a layer of the archive is deciphered. If we fail to meet them, the most disappointed race will just leave the sector, taking their perks and technology with them. And if we sink below normal council size, the mission is instantly lost. That's really interesting. Okay. So we get stars for the hub worlds of the different races generating happiness, and okay, let's. So okay, we're still picking 2 perks. So I don't really know what to expect here. I mean, it feels like prosperity is a no-brainer, right? And then we don't have a lot of money making. Like, a lot of the money making technologies just didn't appear. So we probably want to take something that's going to make us some cash, right? What do I think makes the most sense? Reciprocity is probably less good than miners. Novelty traders is pretty good. It's not money, but it's pretty good. Social capital is cool, but I don't think we can avoid prosperity. I mean, I want to take scientific fleet. I always want to take scientific fleet. There aren't really very many of these that make money. Explorers probably ends up being a fair amount over the course of the entire game. So what, we deliver... Gee, I don't know. I don't even know how to estimate how many minerals we deliver in an average game. And I suppose it is worth noting that the technologies that let you mine the useless planet types are not here. Integrated manufacturing does increase the value of mineral worlds, of course. I think let's take this. I don't know if it's going to end up being more valuable than explorers or not. Yeah, I guess with that, let's give this a shot. This is definitely different. Okay, so here's our forebear archive. Okay. Hammers and whatnot. So we already have our initial set of asks here. Okay, I'm assuming this is combined approval and not like each one of them has to be at this threshold, because otherwise, wow. Yeah, and pretty generous timer, 3771 to get full score. Okay, so our initial tasks: colonize 12 total planets, increase total trade income to 100. That is not easy to do on these difficulties. Keep us above 90. Total science output needs to go to 3, and there need to be 6 total chips and robots. Okay. And these things are going to be checked when we hit a certain threshold on the archive. Is that right? So, I mean, obviously the worlds around the archive matter a lot, but I want to get as thorough a picture as I can reasonably get here. Okay. We're going to lose the Ephorians quickly. That's rough. Okay. So it sucks that the area around it seems to be much more dead than, like, we're densely populated in everywhere that isn't close to the archive. I mean, obviously, I want to make this world work. So what I'm thinking right now is we have minerals to robots or minerals to goods here. If we do minerals to robots, obviously it's trivial to go robots here or robots there for food. But if we can get the robots from this Forge world instead, then we can use this for food and we can make this a goods world so that we can actually get this world to successful, which it needs to be to back up the archive. So I'm obviously making a little bit of a gamble by doing that. But I think we probably need to make the gamble. So we really, really, really do not want to miss out on having goods. And to be clear, like this, even this plan requires us to do some back work to make this really, really functional. We need chips. Well, I guess, that's a plan. Yeah, all right, I'm going to do this. Show me the worlds around this thing. Okay, so there is a mineral world, and it can be worked from there. All right, cool. That went really well then. And then we can just Gaia world this. We should definitely check this out. A repair depot full of broken down forebear devices. So we could turn it into a source of happiness. Get some power, get some income. I am definitely inclined to do this thing, but right now we can't really do anything with it. So let's talk about the plan. Okay, if we do this, run food, we're broke. Hold on, let me, I guess it doesn't really matter. Here, let's make this money so that we can build the mine so that we can blow this asteroid up for more money. We will run minerals to goods here, goods to there. Okay. And then this world can eventually produce the chips. We can run the food over, and then if I run the minerals across here, we have another successful world, which is cool. Okay, the lights are on. 12 years to decipher the next bit of information. So 12 years to get all this stuff set. Oh, it's total. It's gross income, not net income, huh? Okay, that's way more doable. That makes a lot of sense, actually. So yeah. From here, what do we want to do? We could try to set up a lab, but I'm definitely a little worried about the upkeep implications of that play. Let's see. This could be a water world, so we could feed some water back. And then, yeah, with the minerals running, like, that's a plan. Okay, let's run the minerals, because that's good money. Water world makes this world. God, it really sucks how expensive all of these slipways are. Like the distances between these planets are really rough. And then we have 8 left. Like, I hate having to pass so much, but we just have not really been given any options here. Um, hmm. Yeah, I mean, we have to do that. We have to, like... We have to try to make these worlds successful. Actually, this is really cool. That's a prosperous world waiting for a flip, which can totally happen. Yeah, if this got water, we could feed the minerals that way, and yeah. And then obviously this will be this connection. I guess, hold on though. Do I wanna... I probably don't even want to bother doing this yet. Okay, so... We could generate the chips for this one from that world up there, but we need a people world to make that really make any sense. Is this distance too great? It is not too great. It's just that it's not thinking ahead. Okay. So this could be the other point of goods for that world. Here, let's take a look up here. Well, we at least got some asteroids we can pop. We should probably explore the stuff around here. Are you kidding me? Okay. That's really frustrating. Okay, that's cool. Yeah, this could produce the water for that. I like that a lot, actually. So... Are we going to be able to afford any of the slipways to make this work, though? I don't think so. Well, yeah, okay, we will, because we have this. Oh, also we have income. Oh, shoot. No. We gotta make this first. Yeah, I want the water here first, because this world flipping is actually super good for a bunch of the other worlds. And then when we make that connection, well, we need this connection first. But okay, so we have plans over here. And the people from this world, after this world receives its upgrade, will be the way that that all works. Okay, so that's all good. Then this world, if we sent more robots, we could get a second point of water. Well, we'd have to spend the biomass first. It's a shame that this doesn't quite reach. Because if we could do this, that robot for water trade is like right there. What about all this stuff? Okay, that's cool. So that'd make this world successful, and then we could channel more power through that thing. All right. So our income's getting pretty solid. We still have to set up at least 1 2-resource lab. And we're 1 planet off of keeping the Bakar, which is obviously a big deal. Delivering this will make us $10, so that's pretty high value. It'll also mean this world is 1 successful connection away from a flip too, which is very, very good. And then this world, when it runs the this, will flip this to prosperous, or yeah, which will affect this thing. So that's all very important. That's probably stuff we should do this coming year. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Plus $10. Hooray. We're gonna go ahead and do this. And then there we go. Yay, second hammer. And then we're one robot or chip short of this other thing, and also we still need to make the lab. And a mineral lab would not be a terrible move. I'm sure running the minerals to it would count, right? So where could we... Let's see, this could be a chip world. We need to know if there's like food around here. There's really not. Okay, well, this being a people world is probably off the table. That's a shame, because that chip to there would be really good, and yeah, a lot of that would be really, really nice. We could have gotten food out of this world instead, but then we'd still need the water for this. And I'm going to go ahead and make this connection. I'm a little nervous about over speeding this, but I think we're going to be okay. So we're cool on these three. We definitely need to get cool on you. And then you're just like, it's so easy to finish this thing that we will definitely do it. I don't want to, like, it is not necessarily the case that we'll be keeping everything alive, but it's definitely a thing we should try to stick to for now, at least. So, we can make this a people world too. If we run food, then we can grab those forebear ruins. We can consume the other biomass from here. This world becomes successful. That doesn't solve any of the problems we're currently having. I need a functional lab. I need a lab that is studying 2 points of a resource. Maybe this has to be robots. Because the thing is, all the water over here is spoken for now. So, or all the water that we need around this area is spoken for. So when we run a second point of robots to here, oh no, never mind. I don't know why I keep forgetting. We have to spend the biomass. So we're 3 years. We have 3 years to figure this out. I guess we're out of money here. I'm definitely going to blow that asteroid up, so we may as well do that. And then we got to figure this out. So we could people biomass lab over here. It's a shame this world and that world are cut off from each other. Biomass food thing. So that gets us a second point of whatever out of this. I mean, it's not a bad setup overall. You're already producing as many points of robots as you ever will. So we would still need somewhere to make the move to generate chips, which is it's probably here. I think I like it though. I don't know how we're going to get goods or if we're going to get goods. I guess that reaches remarkably. Yeah, interesting. Okay. Let's do this. This will give us a vision of more of the galaxy as my primary motivation here. And also, now we do have a lab situation. The core problem here is that like we can do a lab interior, but it can only get to 2 science without some kind of booster, right? And we could have our 3 science be 2 different labs, but I am dubious that I don't think that it's super likely that we could actually make that work upkeep wise. I think that seems very challenging. So yeah, let me see what this is. Scan nearby planets. Okay, I mean it's stuff that's potentially useful. We can't produce more biomass over here. We could do water lab. We could do water lab off of this world, but we need a source of people somewhere nearby to feed that. And I was really hoping to have this be a people world so that we could send the goods to it. There's nothing else around here that produces a researchable resource. This could be a biomass lab, but we have no sources of biomass around. That requires robots to get at the biomass. If we make this a people world, let me see something. Right, I don't have $15 right now, so I'm not allowed to see something. Give me this. Okay. So I'm trying to figure out if we did this as a people world and we had it run a mineral thing to there, we got the goods from here. Is there a way that we could take minerals from this world and from that world? But it looks like the answer is probably no. Oh, we should grab quantum sensors for sure. It looks to me like the answer is probably no. We could not do minerals from both of these two worlds and that and still be able to feed this world. There's nowhere for the food to come from. We could run the minerals. Can you reach that? No. We could run the minerals from here and there and use this world's worker. But if we do that, it does cut the ocean world off from the goods, which is fine, I guess. We do need to get this solved. Yeah, all right. There's always going to be trade-offs. This is going to be very expensive to connect. But we do make the money from delivering the minerals, so... Okay. So then, we've also made it impossible to deliver chips from here to there. This world just never gets to evolve any further, but I guess it doesn't need to. It's probably fine. So we must generate a point of chip or robot before the end of the year. Now I'm looking around here for where I think the best spot to do that is. This is all of the... Oh, no. Okay, if you flip up, you will produce one more mineral, which is interesting. Can maybe feed some stuff over here. But also, what we might want to do is just... Can you? You can. And this is just robots? Okay, so we're going to make this a robot world. Satisfy that. And then people. Okay. And we're already good on everything else. Just get happiness above 90%. Oh, wait. No, I see the problem. If we start up, okay, hold on. We can fix this. If I claim this world first, yeah, okay, we can fix this. I need to. No, I cannot. No, it's fine. We'll start it here and then we'll connect these worlds so only one of them is unhappy. And that way we can... no, shit. Because we have to produce the point of robots, right? That's actually a big problem that I had not counted on. Yeah, happiness falls dramatically as we open up the new worlds. So we have to do this, then we have to not start another world. And then we're fine, and then everything's okay. So we can just use this as an opportunity to gather information. 90% is a threshold we meet. Okay, we can just press the button now. and go ahead and fire off the first one and keep everybody. So we managed to decipher the first bit of information from the damaged archive. Efforts to avert the coming catastrophe might be futile. Early reports from the bridge project are disappointing, and the Isium experiments are more dangerous than the anomalies they aim to control. We should face the inevitable and focus on mitigating consequences. That seems like bad. That's a bad outcome. We still have more to scan, though the process gets harder with each layer we decipher. Keep studying. The council is satisfied. Each race tries to figure out how best to face the crisis. Things are getting tense between council members, but for now, everybody has decided to stay and learn more. Okay. We're going to lose the Deader. Almost certainly, right? If they took their perk with them, it would be phenomenally terrible. Like, okay, let's just try to fix some stuff up here. Okay. So we're still losing a little bit. I mean, we need more science. We need more science really badly. So let's make that our next priority. We can, in fact, do like a 2-point biomass lab here or something. Our income is not awesome. We can go robots to goods. Fire this. Make that connection. That's good for happiness. Could we... Water lab. Provided that we could get robots for this, we could water lab. We'd have to feel pretty confident that we could get minerals to this somehow. Oh, right. Now we have all these options. I probably still want to do this. What are we taking next technology-wise? Solar supercomputers might be really interesting. We have a few desert planets, yeah, that are potentially in useful positions. That's a remnant world, which is just better, but yeah, so you know what I should do? I should feel this out. Okay, that's really interesting. So does this not work? Oh, you're kidding me. These stupid lava worlds. Well, I was going to use that as a way to make food. But we could make food over here. So we could go like people world. Provides people for the biomass. And then it just needs more people to keep leveling up. Okay. And then if this robot can't provide food, then we could make this a Gaia world and we could do a biomass lab over here. That world can't quite reach to provide food, but we can go like minerals, or sorry, we can go minerals, robots, food, run the circle. Yeah, okay. That's not bad. It is insufficient, but it's not bad. And then if we provide one extra population to this lab, that does get us to 7. I do like it. Okay. Let's set it up then. So, people, feed this so it stops generating new points of unhappiness. And I'm intentionally not accelerating us on this because I don't feel comfortable moving up yet. Oops, wait, I'm silly. Not that one, this one. It's very important that that be the order. This to that to that. Gaia world. And here's a problem I didn't consider. We don't actually have enough bodies to make the lab work. Which makes the Gaia world part of this not all that good. Here, let's reveal these because I want this signal out of the way so that we can run that. And then that, which is real good for us. Yep, that's not gonna work for a couple of reasons. Okay, but we managed to stabilize at 100 happiness. So that's good. Yeah, shoot. Running things this way does not leave me a way to connect this. So I can't connect that to there. If we trust that we'll someday be able to get the water from somewhere else to here, that makes things interesting. Icy worlds? Nope. Yeesh. Because we do need these goods. It's actually not optional. So there's no way to get a second point of minerals out of this world. Or a third point of minerals out of this world if we don't have a way to produce water over here. And as such, there's no way to, there's no way to get the minerals to start this process up. And this world can't connect to there. Do we have we don't have a people world around here. This still can't be a people world. Well, unless there's a source of food down here somewhere. Okay, hold on. So if we go... Well, it doesn't matter. We can't use this as a chip world to feed this world while getting robots to make food here to feed it as well. Because the whole point of the exercise of getting people on this world would be so that we could... Yeah. Phooey. Actually, this turning into minerals chips is pretty good. Because we have use for the minerals instantly. And that's bonus science. That's something we really want to do this year. So do we want to take solar superconductors? Do we want to take culture hubs? Or do we want to skip them and go for extra distance on our slipways, which is definitely neat. Solar superconductors is cool. Culture is very fun, but it's not necessarily going to solve many of our problems in this situation. I do like culture hubs, and culture hubs is a really powerful thing. Let's go ahead and make this connection this year too. I think I'm going to grab solar superconductors, actually. I think we can make use of that. Okay, so we can do chips to energy, provide robots to make additional energy. And there's a couple of different places where we have a desert planet where that might be usable. Let's see, we could provide an energy here. That doesn't make this world successful. Yeah, it doesn't quite have the reach here because of the... Oh, man. Does that need a zone around it? Couldn't we just... Ugh. We can flip this world to successful, which could be useful if this world's close to going prosperous, because we still have this stuff. Also, they didn't adjust the number on this, which I really appreciate. That's going to make life pretty easy for us in that one single way. We need to... Oof, we do need to flip some worlds, I guess, just for the purpose of making our happiness go up. We're actually really close on everything again. So... we can't get another point of science over here. But we do need way more science. We could go to 24 and get quantum computing now. Sadly, there are no desert worlds around here, so we can't make use of the thing to solve this problem. And I'm really leery of leaving like a hanging building. Robots to goods here doesn't work because, yeah, that's obstructed. It has to be this one. Okay. This plus 30% would reach, though. So we could grab wave augmentation next instead. And do minerals to robots here, and then robots to goods, and goods up. And that satisfies a bunch of our stuff. Sorry, I feel like we're so close on this. It's really frustrating. If this doesn't exist, do those two worlds connect? They do. Okay. That's interesting to know. And like at some point we do have to accelerate this, right? We have other worlds nearby that we can connect to it. 4 years to decipher stage 2. If we connect this, it'll become 4 hammers, and we'll get there in 3 years instead. There'll only be 8 years left in the whole game. We probably actually have to do this before the end of the year. Is it possible for us to send food from here? No, it doesn't quite reach. Yeah, because this world's probably going to have to be successful before the end of the thing, and honestly, this world maybe too. I guess if we make some more of these worlds prosperous, it'll matter less. And this world does have enough goods movements, so it does just need neighbors to flip. That's a real shame because a lot of the worlds around here are kind of garbage. We don't really... It doesn't look to me like we're going to be flipping very many of them. We can try to set up a colony over here. I don't know. Yeah, this is really frustrating. Like this biomass problem is like we're so close. Were this a people world, which it totally could be, we could set the lab up like here, and it totally runs. So if we want to make this a people world, it's got to be like, if this is gone, do those worlds connect? They do. So robot world, food world, and that solves that problem right there. What does it need after? It needs chips. Of course it needs chips. Everything always needs chips. And we just never built them. Yeah, it's not horrible. It could even just be a robot world, honestly. Let's do it. Let's set this up. So I'm gonna go robots, food, good. And then we have a world that could produce goods for us over here. But first, robot world. Robot lab. How is that a whole year? Jesus. Okay. We're almost happy. It's 24 to get this, so we do have to wait a year. Even if we do that, it doesn't save us. This world is not going to produce, or this ruin converted into a happiness thing will not produce the 3 happiness we need. However, if we do make this, if we do turn this into a solar farm, we can flip some worlds over here. Like we could maybe get something going. Alternatively, how else could I flip some worlds? Because that's what we need to do. We need to just get some stuff to successful or to prosperous. You could produce mineral chip. I don't think that does anything. Yeah, that doesn't do anything. Okay. This world can't ever get to prosperous. This world's not connected to very much in terms of success levels. This world's close. Okay. Could we make something happen on this front? We would need to deliver a good and upgrade the success of the world. Probably not, huh? Yeah, that doesn't quite connect. If this world got chips, which it will eventually, that would solve both halves of the problem. Okay. Maybe we have to delay quantum computing because integrated manufacturing is really good for us. I think we take the force science from this, and then when we hit the next year, integrated manufacturing solves a lot of problems instantly. So what we do have to do for the rest of this year is avoid creating situations where our happiness goes down. Do I want to flip this world or do I want to try to flip this world? We'd have to be able to get the food off of here to somewhere, which I guess we can. See, the problem is, if I want to take integrated manufacturing now, then I take quantum computing after. What I end up doing is skipping wave augmentation entirely, and that makes it impossible to deliver food from this world to anywhere. With wave augmentation, we can certainly reach this thing. It's like, yeah, it's like 3% out of range. So sending the biomass down here does make a lot of sense. Or the energy. But that won't get the world to successful, so it doesn't add to our happiness right now, so we should not take on the extra cost. Let's get some information over here. We might be able to make some stuff happen with this desert world, I think. Since it's near so many Forge Worlds and stuff. Okay, that's interesting. So if we do this, I go Chip World. Energy. Energy feeds back to here to make... Well, we make enough chips either way. The energy could feed to here to upgrade this world to successful while causing it to produce another robot that gets sent back immediately to create energy, which we then send to here to be food, because we can't make that work. That's, you know, it's not nothing. Okay, so we go this, feed, goes like that, feed. Oh, the other energy has to be the minerals, because this connection doesn't run. Hold on. It really does solve a lot of problems for us to get wave augmentation. It makes a lot of things possible. We can't just not take wave augmentation. Yeah, that's pretty difficult to deal with. Like, quantum computing ends up coming super late, or maybe even not at all, then? Let me see something here. Ooh. An infraspace relay is really interesting. All of a sudden, a lot of new stuff becomes possible. Right? That's a big deal, because now we can do Biomass Lab again. And I think I just go ahead and build the lab. Okay. So we can fire the thing. We don't yet. We gain integrated manufacturing. We use integrated manufacturing here to get us to 100% by flipping these two worlds. Then we fire the Forebear Ruin. We managed to put together another passage from the damaged archive. Something placed them in regions most likely to remain stable. With time, eons, the subspace should calm again, and sentient life might return to the galaxy. I sincerely hope that happens and that one of the archives survives. Yep, keep studying. Council satisfied. A unified report. Okay. So now we're going to have to turn up the gas. Yeah, because we only have 9 years left. So obviously this does not leave enough room for the thing. However, first... Okay. So that gets us most of the way to our new science goal instantly. If we lose our perk, I'm going to be sad. This is the only world that would, at this moment, lose prosperity from it, though. These two actually are moving 6 units. So that's interesting. Anyway. Integrated manufacturing to feed this. There you go. There's a bunch of happiness fixed right there. I would have liked integrated manufacturing to feed that, I suppose, but I don't think it's Yeah, this doesn't run, right? Yeah, so fixing the big source of unhappiness, way more important. Actually, now we can do that. That's pretty cool. Gives this world a little bit more of a push toward prosperity. And since we're doing this, we can now do that as well. And that. Okay. Cool. That's all very good stuff. I think we have to, right? It's too good not to do it. So yeah, we're gonna get integrated, or we're gonna get the lab upgrade technology next, I guess, which is, it's gonna be enough to push us over the top on this. It's fine. It's gonna be fine. So this becomes a food world. We have to produce chips from somewhere, but we have lots of places that we can. We can do robots over here somewhere. I mean, the other option is we could send robots to this world and send biomass down and use this for something else. But I don't think it's necessary. I'm going to go ahead and do this. We're going to commit to this. We're going to feed that there. I'm going to send you here. Okay. Does this connect? No. I'm just thinking, like, eventually we could take flexible fabrication. It would be pretty cool to be able to get this world flipped over. But this world flipping over is good too. So let's do that. Run the point of food so that we can make this connection right now. Get the hammer. And that's about as good as that's ever getting. So this world just needs one world that it's attached to flip. We should see what these are. Can I get... No, I can't quite get those two. That's a shame. Awkward. I was gonna say, if there's another remnant world around here, we could do this thing again and get some two-way trade. And it's not too hard to send robots. And then we just need to take the water, which again is not necessarily difficult. We could probably make that happen. So flipping this to prosperous would be good. Flipping this to prosperous is like long term. But if this is a robot world, it's not hard to do. We need to know what this stuff is. Okay. So, it's a little awkward because minerals to robots here means that we can't touch the forebear ruin. But maybe that's okay. It's like very good. Yeah, all right. I'm just gonna make that a chip world. We're just gonna connect that so that we're not dumping happiness all the time. Oh, interesting. One free build of habitat, huh? So with this being a chip world, chips, send... No, because then the energy from this world can't reach that world to get the robots out. I'm trying to figure out if we can flip this. Okay, probably the one free build of habitat's not actually useful. Probably. Oh, I should definitely take this now. Invent that, and then We can afford to do implementation, and we probably... I'm not going to implement on the other two just yet, because we probably need to... My guess is this is not jumping up from the previous level, it's jumping up from our current level, right? A lot of things in this game work that way, where they want you to have to increase from where you're at now. So I'm going to leave this where it is so that we can push after we accomplish this thing in 4 years, which is going to leave us 2 years to finish. We're not going to do it. Yeah, that's actually like a huge problem. If we got this to 6, it becomes 3 years. If we got this to 6 this year. So we'd have to get this to prosperous this year. Or this. Easier this one, I think. Oof, maybe. I really wish this worked. Because the numbers on this are good. It just needs to be connected to one more successful world. This would need, if we make this a people world, it's going to need goods first. We probably can't ever flip this over. This needs water out, robot in. We can connect it to a whole different world by sending a people here. But if we do that, we have to... If we do that, we have to make this world successful, which we cannot do. Barring some extreme shenanigans. Right, because we have to get goods to it. This world's actually remarkably close. If we do this, that gets us to 5 and 2. But there's literally no way to connect this world to anything new. This world would have to get to successful, which can't happen. So let me not do that just to save the month, even though it is, value. And connecting this does literally nothing, right? Yeah, okay. So we can make this successful quite quickly. If this got a robot, is that how we want to do it? Minerals, robot here, or maybe even minerals robot here? Because we could make... We'd have to deliver water to this. So this has to be a people world then? But that seems very doable, right? All it needs is food, and there's robots right there. Maybe. We don't see it, though. We can't guarantee it'll work. And I have to be really careful about creating loops that are not already closed. Right? So, okay, the deal is we're connecting robot to here. I'm gonna burn this because we need to know if that's a thing. Okay. So yeah, we connect robot to here. So we make robot. I probably just do minerals there just to keep it simple. But yeah, if I do this and then this and then this becomes prosperous, right? Oh, I have to send the people out. Wait, no? Oh, you need a fifth thing. Right, I solved the problem of getting you to successful by sending energy to you, but you need a fifth thing. And the really unfortunate part of that is it has to be robot or energy. Okay, hold on. We can go back to here, the point where I got rid of that node. Yeah, it ends up connected to enough planets, but there's a different problem. So it does end up having to be this. This is literally the only place where we can gain a hammer, and we need to gain a hammer to have any chance at all. It's not going to be good enough, though. We might have to just take a second shot at this one. Trying to hold on to the entire council made me generate hammers a little bit slowly. Yeah, I think we're gonna have to try this one again. And since I've done a whole hour here already, probably that's not this episode. We'll probably just start a new one. So if we got this to 6 hammers, we could get 3 years. And then yeah, there's no way. Okay, well. I think what we're gonna do then, if I'm gonna tap out here, which I think is necessary, I'm just gonna fast forward us to this point so that we can see what the final value is. We managed to put together another passage. The right time to act was centuries ago. Getting a little real here. Slipways define our existence, our very existence now, and without them, there is no interstellar civilization. Halting all use of slip space is unthinkable, and I doubt it would even help at this late stage. The process is now self-sustaining, and we are beyond the point of no return. So, yep. So 37. Okay. So now we know the total number of hammers that need to be created, and so we can meter our approach a lot better. So I think we're going to go ahead and call it here for today. Thank you all so much for watching. I was actually feeling pretty good about the way that was going, but yeah, just too slow. So when you come back next time, tomorrow, we're going to try this again. We're going to have to be a little bit more careful. We're going to have to definitely actually connect every planet around the archive. Right now, we've cut some stuff off in an awkward way, and yeah, we're gonna have to do a better job of connecting everything, because our maximum hammer generation has to be way higher than we saw here. So yeah, that'll be interesting. Come back for that, and we'll see you then.